Hi, good afternoon, guys. Today we are going to talk about 5 logical points of parenting. Problem with parents is all over the world that they become parents without knowing what is parenting. God gives us children and we raise them, sometimes properly, sometimes haphazardly. But one thing is for sure that no parent has any kind of inkling, any kind of clue, any kind of knowledge about proper parenting, logical parenting, right kind of parenting. And as such, sometimes they are sweet, sometimes they are harsh, sometimes they can understand the feelings of the children, sometimes they don't. In that kind of connectivity, parents and the children usually have bickering, arguments, and relationship between them becomes sour, become bitter. So these are the 5 points I have prepared. These are the only 5 points. No, these are not only the 5 points, but these are the 5 points the time will permit us to elaborate. So 5 L's. Logical points of 5 L's. Love, latitude, level playing field, linguistic flair, and longing for each other. I should say these are the 5 L's. I'm going to write down 5 L's. 5 L's of parenting. So now we are going to elaborate the first 2 points. First L is love. What is relationship? Relationship springs from within, like all other feelings. Love also is a powerful overflow of feeling. This is not something that we go to college or university to learn. Oxford or Harvard cannot teach us how to love and what is love. It is spontaneous feeling, powerful feeling. So now, Churchill has said that if you don't have love for others, just humiliate, just fake it. Just fake it. Don't say that I don't love you. Don't say that I hate you. But if you have it, you express. If you don't have, just to express your fake love. It looks like a love, but it is necessary to keep the relationship between any 2 people or among any number of people. Here we are talking about parents and children. If you don't love your children or your children don't love you, this kind of relationship cannot prolong too long. They are very short-term relationship. We will be living under the same roof, sitting on the same dining table, but our heart would be closed, not open heart. So love is the most important ingredient, most important virtue, most important sutra to keep the relationship intact, keep the relationship alive. Second L is latitude. Parents must give their children some freedom. If some freedom is not given in a right parameters, then the children are going to hate their parents. They will see their parents as obsessive parent, oppressing parent, suppressing parents, parents who don't love. This kind of, children are still tender. There is a gap between parents and the progeny at least 20 years. So, no way the children can understand how we think, parent think. Parents parent must always think positive for the children. But children don't understand why parents behave the same way they behave. In love, they do certain things. that children may not appreciate. So, latitude, give children some freedom, freedom of movement, freedom of thinking, freedom of entertainment, freedom of likes, dislike, freedom of friends and friendship. So many things are there the children need in their lives, but the parents are going to put the demarcation line. Every time children want to do something different, something that their parents do not appreciate, and the parents are going to create hampering obstacles. Children are not going to love the parents, and the parents are also going to reciprocate. And the reciprocation of lackluster love is going to create lots of bickering, lots of social, personal problems in the society, in our family. Third L is level playing field. Means everybody equal in the family. No gender bias, no prejudice between two kids different in complexion. We see in our society that dark kids are given less of the love and affection in comparison with fair kids. White kids are getting more attention. They are getting more vulnerability. They are getting more affection in comparison with little darker or dusky kid. Male kids are getting lots of attention. Female kids are getting scant attention. This kind of variation we try to paper over, we try to cover, we try to hide. We always say to our children, whatever the gender they love, but I love you as much as I love your brother, but no. Children understand our X gender can understand how we behave, how we love, how much time we spend with them, what kind of talk we talk. We most of the time just pamper them and patronizing them. Patronizing, and they can understand. So, if we are going to, the parents are going to have the demarcation line between X and Y gender or between girls and boys, and we do not understand, we are not willing to understand, then this will create a rift in the relationship between parents and the progeny. So level playing field. Everyone equal, like both should be treated like our two eyes. Left or right doesn't make any difference. Gender makes no difference. Absolutely, positively in relationship. Third one is linguistic flair, not flair. Flair means sweet language. Flair means bitter language, harsh language. No. Parents must never ever use harsh language or linguistic flair, flair to their kids, but always linguistic flair, sweet language. Always parents must be mindful of that, so that they never make any kind of blunder, any kind of error or mistake in talking to their kids. But then again, all the parents are not equal biologically, socially, psychologically, economically. And sometimes, not sometime, but lots of time, parents take out their frustration on their children. They scream and they shout at the children because they are under some kind of burden or monotony or pressure or anxiety. So when they are facing some kind of biological problem or economic problem, social problem, domestic problem, then they are always going to make their kids victim. But no. And even if that has happened unwittingly, without any kind of thought you have, blurred out your ideas, your thought, your anger on your kids, never forget to say sorry. Never forget to give them a hug. Try to explain them why this thing happened. The children are always open to pardon you, open to forgive you. Things can be repaired. So relation can. We can always repair the relation. Relations are also reversible. Relations are not one way route. It's a two-way road, two-way route. So by saying sorry, by saying please, by saying thanks, by saying three words in our life, we can never lose anyone or anything that we matter the most. Fourth and last is longing for each other. Longing means to love, to love. I mean, very deep, very profound love is known as longing for each other. We, in day-to-day language, we also use I miss you, miss you, miss you. Miss you means longing. If the parents and the progeny live freely with free emotion, free flow of emotion is flowing in the family. Parents are not shying away from saying, hey, guys, I miss you. Hey, guys, I love you. Hey, guys, sorry. Hey, guys, thank you. And the children are going to reciprocate. Family would be heavenly family on the earth. Family is heavenly. But on the earth, we make it hellish families by criticizing, by vilification, sometimes by vanity. Vanity. I'm father. I should not play with my kid. I should not say sorry to my kids. I'm husband. I should never say sorry to my wife. This kind of vanity is a quality of ignorant people, absolutely ignoramus people. And it's a part of the disease called ignorantia syndrome. If you are suffering from ignorantia syndrome, then you have vanity. And in vanity, you are always going to pat yourself, pat on your back. You are never going to pat on the back of your children. So, love, latitude, level playing field, linguistic flair, and longing for each other. Saying, miss you, miss you, miss you. Remember, whatever the wounds we have received by any kind of weapons, they will heal. Wound of bullet will heal. Wound of sword will heal. Wound of stick will heal. All kinds of wounds will heal. But linguistic wounds, the wounds of language, never heal. But there is a way. There is a way if you really want those wounds to be healed, then there is a way. If you have made mistake, you have knowingly or unknowingly, wittingly or unwittingly, you have made mistake. You realize yourself to say big sorry with some kind of gift. Children with chocolate, wife, husband with flowers, friends with some kind of gift. Sorry is a kind of balm, kind of ointment, can heal all kinds of killing wounds. But it depends upon how much relationship you care, how much relationship you share, how much relationship you appreciate. Otherwise, if you're a kind of person, no, if you are that kind of person, then you are never going to try to mend your relationship. And the one time you're going to learn that you have been saying all your life, time will come that then it will make a difference. કારણ કે તમે ઘણાને કહી દીધું શું ફરક પડવાનું છે હવે ફરક પડશે. So you always remember parenting, 5 L's of parenting which are very important. If your children are watching, remember, you can also pass these 5 things to your parents. If your parents are watching, then you can pass these 5 things to your loved ones, your loving children. Thank you very much for watching, listening, and we are going to see you tomorrow. Until then, remember this is created for the creative minds. And you don't have any kind of clue, and you will never have any kind of clue how much time I spend in preparing one subject for you. No problem. As long as you are going to watch it, as long as you're going to remember it, as long as you're going to apply it in your life and the life of your loved ones, I'm happy. All the pain goes. When you are undertaking the pain for someone, and that someone gives you only a smile, all your pain, all your fatigue gone, dissipate, fizzle out. Only by the smile someone gives you or tells you thank you.